Contestant number 3, Kin Ng. Genius. Genius Kin Ng.
Thank you, Hyder, for the compliment. Ladies and gentlemen, contest chair friends, do you want to be a genius? Yes. There's geniuses all around us, doing all sorts of things in all different fields. For example, when I say running, you probably think of Usain Bolt. If I say tennis, who is it? Maybe it's Federer or Nadal. If I say public speaking, Hyder, of course. And we all want geniuses because we want to be geniuses because they seem to have everything. They do it so easily. Without trying hard, they just show up, they shine, they steal the show. And for a while, I started to hate geniuses because of that. They make it look so easy. I have to work so hard. And what's worse, when they're nice to you, it makes it even harder for you to hate them. But I've discovered the secret of how to be a genius. And this secret goes all the way back to when I was in primary 1. I remember first day of school, math lesson. My math teacher, Madam Tan, she said, "How many of you in this class think you are smart? Raise your hand." Now I raised my hand because when I finish my food, my mom always say, "Wow, you finished your food, you're so clever." So I thought I was smart, I raised my hand. Madam Tan said, "Okay, you stand up. What is 7 minus 3? And like Annie, 7-year-old primary 1, I use my fingers. 7 minus 3. 5! And that's the reaction I got in class. My classmates laughed. And then my teacher said, "You are wrong. You should sit down, shut up, and listen. You're stupid." Guess what I did for the rest of my school? I never raised my hand. Because I'm stupid, right? To make things worse, the genius in the class, his name is Zhong Yi. Teacher, answer is 4. Zhong Yi, very good. Kid, why can't you be more like Zhong Yi? And of course, you can imagine how school was like, day in, day out, being the stupid one, hoping that no one in the room would notice. Have you ever felt like the stupidest person in the room? Oh, thank you for your hands. Those of you who didn't raise your hands, you must be geniuses. I don't like you. But things came to a point where I realized, you know what? This sucks. Why is it that everyone in class seems to be good at math when I suck? Why is it that my sisters so good in school and I suck? So I went to Mom. Because, well, mothers know best. So I asked Mom, what can I do to be a genius like Zhong Yi or like my sisters? Why are they so clever? What is it that they have that I don't? Am I resigned to being the stupid one? My mom said this. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who failed the exam. And so this little girl asked her mother, Mommy, I failed my exam. What should I do? And then her mom told her, you may not be born with talent, you may not be born a genius, but you can also be a genius. Not on math or studies, but you can be a genius of effort. As long as you put in that effort, even if you don't get the result now, you will become someone who gets success down the road. And you know what happened to the little girl? She went crazy with effort. She started reading books, textbooks everywhere she went. She walked, read. While eating dinner, read. Even when sleeping, she put the textbook over her eyes and sleep. Genius of effort. And guess what? She topped the school in her PSLE. Oh. Just by sleeping with a textbook? No, it's the effort. And then my mom continued. That girl was your sister. She had one failure, but she became a genius in effort, and now she topped the school. If she can do that, I know you can too. Do you want to be a genius in effort? So I thought, wow, just by effort? Why not? So I went a little crazy as well. I started studying, reading every book I could read. I even went to my father's secret store and read some books I was not supposed to read. And I became, quite smart. But when the results came, guess what I got? Not so great. My results were just okay. And so I went back to Mom. Mom, you told me that as long as I become a genius in effort, I'll get the success. She said, just because you put in the effort doesn't mean you get the success now. It's not about the result. It's about the person you become in that process. You may not get the result today. The result may not be what you want. But down the road, because you are a genius of effort, you will get everything that you desire. Was she right? Well, since that day, putting in lots of effort in all the different things I wanted to do, I started studying harder. Soon I'll be graduating with my master's degree from Harvard. I was a sick asthmatic kid. I didn't expect to even clear NS. Through effort, today I am a command officer, and I proudly serve my country 2 weeks every year. And my sister, she went to get her PhD from Harvard. She's the genius. But my point is this: no matter who you are, where you're at, and what you're dealing with, it's okay if you don't feel like you're the best at what you do. And it's okay if you don't feel like you were born with talent. It's okay if you can't speak like Haider, who's so charismatic everywhere he goes. All you need to remember is, as long as you are a genius of effort, you will become the person, the best version you can be, and you will get all the success you ever need. Do you want to be a genius? Contestant.